flows from a seven-sided stone. Instead of a traditional Japanese garden basin, a modern sculpture cut from a basalt rock with polished sides and a rough skin. Installing the work presented problems.
Another one. I said styrofoam. Don't you know? Just styrofoam. Then we put something, styrofoam.
The American sculptor Isamu Noguchi was not pleased with everything the museum staff had planned.
Main support of the secondary tank.
Still, what I'm worried about, you will certainly...
How would the water be contained?
It's too high.
Would the plumbing show?
The secondary pan, we will come up that high.
We're trying to make it look so it looks like nature. Because if you put the secondary pan, you'll see that pan too.
We're becoming
even more so. You'll even see it more. This at least is deep. And if you don't mind my taking some of these out, you will see it. People are not blind. I mean,
the task was to set the rock so that its flat top would be perfectly level in relation to the center of the earth. Noguchi's studio head, Mr. Izumi, came from Japan. Helping at all Noguchi installations, the architect Shoji Sadao.
How are you going to hold it up? We're going to put the stone right on here. You see, this is the part we did not know. I explained over the telephone, it was going to rest on these stones.
Right.
Right?
Either way is fine with me. Want to discuss it with Frida before we make the final decision? I mean, once we have it set, it is set for good.
But is there no other alternative?
Placing the rock precisely took 7 hours.
Can we start? The reason to have this in perfect level is that the water should run out perfectly even all around.
Come this way.
Okay.
Maybe
You have to get in
a
position.
little bit more this way.
a little bit to the right.
Okay. A little bit. Push that over this way.
That's
Put that to me. He said it's high already.
I think one will do the trick.
One in there? Yep.
Yeah.
Going up? Going up.
Turn it around now, we'll see.
The 5 supporting stones have been cut flat on the top and bottom, mirror smooth, like the bottom of the sculpture itself.
Okay, yeah, just... I'd say put it on this side of the strap.
If we have to.
No, on this side.
You think so?
Write it down.
Then let it down.
Okay.
It weighs 1 ton.
Push it over.
Taking it apart and putting it there and taking it off and putting it back. I'm telling you more or less the way it's supposed to be, right?
Whatever adjustments we have to do, we do with the pinch bar.
Okay, that's enough.
I bet you we did it 18 times.
ただ向こう側が上がっちゃった今度。ここはね、ちょっと上げますね。ちょっと直してください。はい。回しても逆になった。
Beautiful.
よくないね。
Move that together.
Now do the other one.
The surrounding granite stones come from the Ise River, 200-some miles southwest of Tokyo, near the most sacred of Shinto shrines.
There you go.
The belly button.
Big moment now.
Yep.
This is it. Let's say that's level.
That's very neat, huh? It's pretty good, but well, once it's level, it'll come this side too. Well, I think we can go. Can't we? Aren't we finished?
It's a good day's work.
Yeah. Can we get more water over this edge?
We can, but I think don't try to do too much. There's a kind of an accident of nature. Don't try to make it perfect. Imperfection is what's important. If anybody says anything, I said imperfection is better than perfection.
Good. Well, we have plenty of imperfection around here.
Initialed I.N. Isamu Noguchi.
Shoji, I think it's time we got back to work. He just came all the way from Japan.
You want the water to show on these rocks, right?
I think we're very nice.
Probably
Very, very
sprinkle the
nice.
rocks every morning.
That's what the Japanese do all the time.
Go back as far as you can. Up together on three. Right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Rocks come alive with wetness, you see.
Yes.
It's nice. No, I wouldn't do a thing. Just leave it alone.
Just let it grow.
Yeah. With time, this will get browner. But it's very beautiful brown.
Harmony of rock and water. Paintings of rocks and outside views bring nature indoors. Japanese architecture is unthinkable without views of nature.
In its middle is a void. That well which I have made by drilling into the stone is very deep. By its depth, the water is stilled. It does not shoot up, but is pressured down by the weight of the water above, you see. Therefore, it flows out horizontally over the entire stone. The water flows every which way, you see.
Isamu Noguchi was born in Los Angeles in 1904. He was 82 years old when this sculpture was installed.